What is up, Wire Gang? It's your boy coming back with some more Hamilton. I think this is part 4, I want to say. We left off with, I don't remember what, we were supposed to stop. We stopped at Guns and Ships with Lafayette showing up with the reinforcements. So, the tide of the war turning. We got the little conflict with, what was his name? Charles Lee. And the little thing between like Hamilton and George Washington with the "Don't Call Me Son," and like I actually looked up some information about Charles Lee. Apparently, disgraceful officer, got court-martialed, all kinds of stuff. But I like that this has made me more interested in history than any history class I have ever been in. And I'm loving that, man. And yeah, I've been listening to these songs. I don't want y'all to think that, I'm a one-off guy who, after I do these reactions, I will never listen to this again. I've been listening to these songs nonstop. Wait For It is probably my favorite. Just for his delivery of it. But Wait For It is probably my favorite. Satisfied is up there too. And My Shot, but I gotta say, Wait For It is probably at the top of the list right now. But let's not talk, y'all. We are gonna go through to nonstop, and we're gonna stop at nonstop. I've seen it in the comments. Yes, that's what we're gonna stop at, y'all. That's enough talking. Let's go ahead and get right into it.
I was younger than you are now when I was given my first command. I led my men straight into a massacre. I witnessed their deaths firsthand. I made every mistake and felt the shame rise in me. And even now I lie awake, knowing history has its eyes on me.
That's interesting, considering he's such a historic figure, but also shines a light on why he's been so he's so reluctant to give Hamilton his own command and all that, because he sees that same eagerness that he saw in himself, and then how that turned out. So that does clear that up a little bit, and knowing about his kid and all that. Hold up, my headphones cut off. Okay, see what else? See, they disconnected. Let me reconnect them. My bad, y'all. What y'all want to play today while I'm trying to do this reaction? There we go.
Let me tell you what I wish I'd known when I was young and dreamed of glory. You have no control. Who lives, who dies, who tells your story? I know that we can win. I know that greatness lies in you. But remember, from here on in, history has its eyes on you.
I like that. That even with that, that history has your eyes. Him preaching that to Hamilton, it's I know you're gonna do great things. You are gonna be remembered, but I want you to be remembered for history has its eyes on you. I want in 100 years, 200 years, for them to remember you for the right reasons. Just what do you want to be remembered for? I love that ideology.
The Battle of Yorktown, 1781.
Monsieur Hamilton!
Monsieur Lafayette!
In command where you belong!
Are you saying no sweat? We're finally on the field. We've had quite a run.
Immigrants, we get the job done.
Let me fix my camera a little bit before I ain't gonna even speak. In the world we in right now, That's a message some people need to hear. I ain't gonna say nothing, but yeah. And that is funny, like that they're both, because he's one of the Caribbean and of course Lafayette French, but yeah, I like that.
So what are we doing?
I go back to France. I bring freedom to my people if I'm given the chance.
We'll be with you when you do.
Go, lead your men.
See you on the other side.
Here we meet again.
I am not going away, ma, sha. I am not going away, ma, sha. Yeah, you want just like my country, I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not going away, ma, sha. I am not going away, ma, sha.
Till the world turns upside down.
Till the world turns upside down.
I imagine death so much it feels more like a memory. This is where it gets me. On my feet, the enemy ahead of me. If this is the end of me, at least I have a friend with me. Weapon in my hand, a command of amendment me. And I remember my Eliza's expecting me. Not only that, my Eliza's expecting. We gotta go, gotta get the job done.
Oh, Eliza's expecting you. She got the baby. I like this. And I love the callback to not giving away my shot. And then I don't know which song it was, like, when he was talking about, like, I think about death so much it's like a memory, but, like, I love that callback to that. But it's like, now you got the wife at home and you got a baby on the way. Like, that eagerness to, like, die in battle. I'm hoping this is like, nah, I want to win, but I want to make it home to my wife and my child. I'm hoping this is the turn of that.
On my feet, the enemy ahead of me. If this is the end of me, at least I have a friend with me. Weapon in my hand, a command of amendment me. Then I remember my Eliza's expecting me. Not only that, my Eliza's expecting. We gotta go, gotta get the job done. Gotta start a new nation, gotta meet my son. Take a bullet out your gun, pull the bullets out your gun. We move undercover and we move as one. Through the night we have one shot to live another day. We cannot let a stray gunshot give us away. We will fight up close, seize the moment and stay in it. It's either that or meet the business end of a bayonet. Code word is Rochambeau, take me. Rochambeau! You have your orders now, go man, go. So the American experiment begins with my friends all scattered to the winds. Lawrence is in South Carolina, redefining bravery. We'll never be free until we end slavery. When we finally drop.
That was that. I seen her. I seen her shake his hand. That was her, wasn't it? Was that? Hold on. Let me go back. Was that the bullet? Yeah, cause yeah, I don't see the comments. I read every single comment, y'all. I seen it because she got that distinct hairstyle. Hold on, we go forward.
The American experiment begins with my friends all scattered to the winds. Lawrence is in South Carolina, redefining bravery. We'll never be free until we end slavery.
Yeah, that's her.
The British away. Lafayette is there waiting in Chesapeake Bay. How did we know that this plan would work? We had a spy on the inside, that's right. Hercules!
I was about to say what Hercules is.
I got a spy on the British government. I take the measurements, information, and then I smuggle it to my brother's revolutionary covenant. I'm running with the sons of liberty, and I am loving. See, that's what happens when you up against the rough weekends. We in the Chanel, somebody's gotta shuffle it. Hercules Mulligan, I need no introduction when you knock me down. I got the shoot back out of
Hey, yeah. I don't know. I don't know why I like Hercules so much. But just whenever he's on the street, I get extra hype. Let me go back. I want to get that again because I was just vibing. I didn't actually, wasn't listening to what he said like I should.
How did we know that this plan would work? We had a spy on the inside, that's right. Hercules!
I got a spy on the British government. I take the measurements, information, and then I smuggle it to my brother's revolutionary covenant. I'm running with the sons of liberty, and I am loving. See, that's what happens when you up against the rough weekends. We in the Chanel, somebody's gotta shuffle it. Hercules Mulligan, I need no introduction when you knock me down. I got the shoot back out of
So he's a spy. He was a spy within the British government. It said, I'm the Taylor. Okay. Oh, yeah, I like that. They break dancing, ain't they? Oh, this choreography right here. Okay, that was some, yeah. Let me pull up the.
After a week of fighting, a young man in a red coat stands on a parapet.
We lower our guns as he frantically waves that white handkerchief.
And just like that, it's over. We tend to our wounded. We count our dead.
Black and white soldiers wonder alike if this really means freedom.
Not yet.
We negotiate the terms of surrender. I see George Washington smile. We escort the men out of Yorktown. They stagger home single file. Tens of thousands of people flood the streets. There are screams and church bells ringing. And as our fallen foes retreat, I hear the drinking song they're singing.
I love that. Let me pull this. This is what comes next.
They say the price of my war's not a price that they're willing to pay. Insane! You cheat with the French, now I'm fighting with France and with Spain. I'm so blue. I thought that we made an arrangement when you went away. You were...
I love the comical elements of his performance. Like that little that's, yeah, I love that. Like, and yeah, like I also shout out to everybody in the comments again. They told me like apparently during this time, George III was like going mad. I feel like this dude is like portraying that madness very well. Like he did in the last song with like the spitting and all that. Well, like just something about his mannerisms. Like it just portrays that there is something like slightly off about this character. So I like the way he portrays the king.
France and with Spain, I'm so blue. I thought that we made an arrangement when you went away. You were mine to subdue. Well, even despite our estrangement, I've got a small query for you. What comes next? You've been freed. Do you know how hard it is to lead? You're on your own. Awesome. Wow. Do you have a clue what happens now? Oceans rise. Empires rise. Oh, it's much harder when it's all your call. All alone across the sea. When your people say they hate you, don't come crawling back to me. Da 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 da. You're on your own.
I like that. I like the way he did that because it still has that underlying tone of "you'll be back." Like in his head, this is still "you'll be back." Like the what comes next? What are you gonna do now that you're in charge? In his mind, it's like you're gonna fail and then you'll be back. Like I love like the subtle like hint that like it's still the same song I was singing before, just from a different angle. Either way, you'll be back. Love his character. Dear Theodosia.
Dear Theodosia, what to say to you? You have my eyes, You have your mother's name. When you came into the world, you cried, and it broke my heart.
Hold on now. Okay, so I thought Theodosia was the woman that he was with. Did he don't have a baby with this woman? With this woman that's married to another man? Okay, I'm gonna let it play out.
I'm dedicating every day to you. Domestic life was never quite my style. When you smile, you knock me out, I fall apart. And I thought I was so smart. You will come of age with our young nation. We'll bleed and fight for you. We'll make it right for you. If we lay a strong enough foundation, we'll pass it on to you. We'll give the world to you, and you'll blow us all away. Someday, someday. Yeah, you'll blow us all away. Someday, someday.
Oh, Philip, when you smile, I am undone, my son.
Okay, so this is like their different angles on being like a father. I feel like I'm missing a piece though of like Aaron Burr sir's story. Like, did he end up with the woman, or is it still like? Oh, okay. So he had a son. His son Philip. Okay.
Get my son. Pride is not the word I'm looking for. There is so much more inside me now. Oh, Philip, you outshine the morning sun, my son. When you smile, I fall apart, and I thought I was so smart. My father wasn't around.
Oh, I love
Swear
that.
that I'll be around for you. I'll do whatever it takes.
I'll make a million mistakes.
I'll make the world safe and sound for you. Come of age with our young nation. We'll bleed and fight for you. We'll make it right for you. If we lay a strong enough
Hold on, I got my
foundation.
headphones. For some reason, just are not. They're acting up today. I don't want to miss nothing. There we go.
We'll pass it on to you. We'll give the world to you, and you'll blow us all away. Someday, someday.
Yeah, I love the way like they're depicting the parallels between these two characters, man. Like that is just it's inevitably gonna come to that, like, it's like that. It's like it reminds me of that video game where you play as like the two prisoners that are trying to escape together, and the game ends with like you building each other up and like gathering supplies and doing all this, that, and the third, and working together, and like it ends with you like it's like a co-op game, and it ends with you having to like fight each other, and only one person actually gets out. That's what their stories. The parallel reminds me of that.
Yeah, you'll blow us all away. Someday, someday.
I may not live to see our glory,
Alexander, there's a
I wish
letter
you stopped
for you.
saying that,
John
man.
Lawrence, I'll read it later.
but I will gladly join the fight.
No, it's from his father.
Oh no!
And when our children tell our
Oh
story,
no!
Will you read it for me?
they'll tell the story of tonight.
On Tuesday, the 27th, my son was killed in a gunfight against British troops retreating from South Carolina. The war was already over. As you know, John dreamed of emancipating and recruiting 3,000 men for the first all-black military regiment. His
Damn!
dream of freedom for these men dies with him.
Tomorrow there'll be more of us.
Alexander, are you all right?
I have so much work to do.
After the war, I went back to New York.
After the war, I went back to New York.
I finished up my studies and I practiced law.
I practiced law. Burr worked next door.
Even though we started at the very same time, Alexander Hamilton began to climb. How to account for his rise to the top? Man, the man is non-stop.
Okay. Okay, so now we getting into nonstop. You know what's weird about that? Such a fitting name, like nonstop. Because literally in my head, I was like, man, your friend just died. Ain't you gonna take a break? Like it was such a quick beat, and then they're moving on, and then the next song is like, no, nonstop. That's so, I don't know if it's meant to be like that, but yeah, like just, and then of course, the parallel, it's like, anime nerd, y'all. It's these two is like the Goku and Vegeta for me. Like, it's like no matter how they start out the same, like Ham always manages to like edge Burr out like no matter what, and you can feel like that envy building in him. Like, oh, I love that.
Gentlemen of the jury, I'm curious, bear with me. Are you aware that we're making history? This is the first murder trial of our brand new nation, the liberty behind deliberation. I intend to prove beyond the shadow of a doubt with my assistant counsel.
Co-counsel Hamilton, sit down. A client Levy reaches innocent. Call your first witness. That was all you had to say.
Okay, one more thing.
Why do you assume you're the smartest in the room? Why do you assume you're the smartest in the room? Why do you assume you're the smartest in the room? Assume that attitude may be your doom. Why do you write like you're running out of time? Write day and night like you're running out of time. Every day you fight like you're running out of time. Keep on fighting in the meantime.
Corruption's such an old song that we can sing along in harmony. And nowhere is it stronger than in Albany. Its colonies, economies increasingly stalling. And honestly, that's why public service seems to be calling me. I practiced the law, practically perfected it. I've seen injustice in the world and I've corrected it. Now for a strong central democracy. If not, then I'll be Socrates throwing verbal rocks at these mediocrities.
Hamilton at the Constitutional Convention.
I was chosen for the Constitutional Convention.
There is a
I love that. Bro, I love how they go from like the serious moments into the playfulness, like that little giddy, like I love it. I love it. I love like in this interaction you can see again that the respect but frustration in Burr with every conversation he has with or about Hamilton. I just their interactions here and that why do you assume you're the smartest in the room? Like I can the frustration is so just palpable. Let me go back. I love that little giddy like.
Socrates throwing verbal rocks at these mediocrities.
Hamilton at the Constitutional Convention.
I was chosen for the Constitutional Convention.
There is a New York junior delegate.
Now what I'm gonna say may sound indelicate.
Goes and proposes his own form of government. His own plan for a new form of government. Talks for 6 hours. The convention is listless.
Right, young man. Yo, who the F is this?
Why do you always say what you believe? Why do you always say what you believe? Every proclamation guarantees free ammunition for your enemies. Why do you write like it's going out of style? Write day and night like it's going out of style. Every day you fight like it's going out of style. Do what you do. Alexander.
Aaron Burr, sir.
Well, it's the middle of the night.
Can we confer, sir?
It's a legal matter.
Yes, and it's important to me.
What do you need?
Burr, you're a better lawyer than me.
Okay.
I know I talk too much. I'm abrasive. You're incredible in court. You're succinct, persuasive. My client needs a strong defense. You're the solution.
Who's your client?
The new U.S. Constitution.
No.
Hear me out.
No way.
A series of essays anonymously published defending the document to the public.
No one will read it.
I disagree.
And if it fails?
Burr, that's why we need it.
Constitution's a mess.
So it needs amendments.
It's full of contradictions.
So is independence. We have to start somewhere.
No way.
You're making a mistake.
Good night.
Hey, what are you waiting for? What do you stall for?
What?
We won the war. What was it all for? Do you support this Constitution?
Of course.
Then defend it.
And what if you're backing the wrong horse?
firm, we studied, and we fought, and we killed for the notion of a nation we now get to build. For once in your life, take a stand with pride. I don't understand how you stand to the side.
I'll keep all my plans.
Yeah. Just that, like, I don't know. That's such, I feel like that was like a real shot at like his character, like just, and that even that little "what are you waiting for?" It calls back to, you know, wait for it. Like, yeah, because it's like, what are you waiting for? It's, and again, I don't know the history of it, but it seems like even if he agreed with it, just because it is Hamilton proposing it, he just, that envy and that, like, that pride won't let him be for it. Like, I don't know.
Firm, we studied, and we fought, and we killed for the notion of a nation we now get to build. For once in your life, take a stand with pride. I don't understand how you stand to the side.
I'll keep all my plans close to my chest.
Wait for it.
I'll wait here and see which way the wind will blow. I'm taking my time watching the afterbirth of a nation, watching the tension grow.
I am sailing off to London. I am accompanied by someone who always pays. I have found a wealthy husband who will keep me in comfort for all my days. He is not a lot of fun, but there's no one who can match you for turn of phrase. My Alexander.
Not yours.
Don't forget to ride. Look at where you are. Look at where you started. The fact that you're
I love that little transition. Like, I don't know. I love those little details. Like I said, that spinning stage, man. Something about that is just so captivating to me. Like, she just kind of floated away, and then like there's Eliza, and then it's just like, I love that. I don't know why, but like that little detail is just, it adds just an element that is just puts things over the top for me.
For a life is a miracle. Just stay alive, that would be enough. And if your wife could share a fraction of your time, if I could grant you peace of mind.
I love the callback.
Alexander
back to Be
joins
Enough,
forces
or
with
Enough,
James Madison
whatever that
and
was.
John Jay to write a series of essays defending the new United States Constitution entitled the Federalist Papers. The plan was to write a total of 25 essays, the work divided evenly among the three men. In the end, they wrote 85 essays in the span of 6 months. John Jay got sick after writing 5. James Madison wrote 29. Hamilton wrote the other 51. How do you write like you're running out of time? Write day and night like you're running out of time. Every day you fight like you're running out of time. You're running out of time. You're running out of time.
How do you ride like tomorrow won't arrive? How do you ride like you needed to survive? How do you ride every second you're alive? Every second you're alive. Every second you're alive.
They're asking me to lead. I'm doing the best I can to get the people that I need. I'm asking you to be my right hand.
Treasury or
Man,
state?
I know it's a lot to ask.
Treasury or
To
state?
leave behind the world you
Sir,
know.
do you want me to run the Treasury or State Department?
Treasury. Let's go.
I love that. Yeah.
Alexander.
It's like he already had his mind made up. It's like, where you want me at? I'm gonna be there. He said that man wrote 51 of the essays. That's crazy. I need to, yeah, this play does such a great job of giving you just enough of the history to like keep the story moving forward and make it accurate, but not enough to like where it makes you want to actually go look these things up for yourself. Like, that's, again, if this was shown to me in high school, I would know Hamilton's, I would know his full history. I would have known that he wasn't a president because somebody pointed out, I said in my first video that he was, you know, a president when he really wasn't. He was just a founding father. But yeah, if I would have seen this in high school, I would know everything about this man right now. Because I'm definitely going to look all this stuff up when I'm done with this. Go back.
Behind the world you know.
Sir, do you want me to run the Treasury or State Department?
Treasury. Let's go.
I love that.
Alexander.
I have to leave.
Alexander.
Look around at how lucky we are to be alive right now.
Helpless.
They are asking me to leave.
Look around. Isn't this enough? He will never be satisfied. He will never be satisfied.
Oh, I love, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I love that. Oh, that's, man. Intermission. Yes. Yes to all of that. So we had Helpless, Satisfied, My Shot. I'm trying to get all the motifs that they had right there at the end. And then I think he brought back the Right Like You're Running Out of Time. And then, of course, Alexander Hamilton. That was perfect way to end Act 1. Oh man, I want to keep going, but I gotta stop here, y'all. I gotta stop here because this is where I said I would end it, and I got stuff, and I want to try to get this Hadestown reaction done today. So yeah, I love that, man. A great way to wrap up the first act. Loved every part of that, man. Just like the parallels between him and Bird that they keep showing, the return of Angelica, and like, you know what she said, they'll never be satisfied. Like that, like the foreshadowing of that, and like it's showing him continuously reaching. Every time he achieves something, it's on to the next thing. Like, and then, you know, you got his wife kind of like, I don't know how I feel about that part, because I feel like there's some, like, it's showing some neglect there. So I don't, you know, sweet Liza deserve better. That's all I'm gonna say. Sweet Liza deserve better. And then they kill my boy Lauren. Is his name? You know what? He's the only one whose name I've never been sure of. I know Hercules. I know Lafayette. I do not know the other guy's name, y'all. I'm pretty sure I can't remember what it is. But then my boy died. I knew he was gonna die. They showed the bullet, and then I know who she is. Oh my God, I'm so hyped to keep going with this. But we gotta stop here. I love this. Great way to wrap up the first half. That's what I think. Let me know how y'all felt about it down in the comments. Make sure y'all like, subscribe. I'm going to leave a link to the original. Go run that up. Thank you guys so much for all the love, the support, the comments. I appreciate every single one of y'all. See ya.